Good habits, bad habits, we all have habits. The issue is, how do we get rid of the ones we don't want and keep the ones we do want? Hey everybody, Dr. Jones here again with another weekly video message, and you guessed it, I want to talk about habits. You see, habits are a good thing, but habits can also be a bad thing. And so what I want to talk to you about is the idea that when people say you need to drop an old habit to gain a new habit, I think that works, but what's more important is I think it works in reverse too. See, we don't realize often that the only way we get rid of a habit is by replacing it with another one. And it's not by consciously doing that often, because if we look at our good habits that we used to do and then we fall off that way of doing habits, say you jog every day or you work out every morning and then suddenly you don't, and breaking that habit, yes, that occurs, but what we often don't realize is that it's another habit that we have maybe sometimes unconsciously formed that is what caused that habit to go away, because, see, it replaced it. We can only have so many habits. And so what we need to do is be very focused on why we pick up certain habits and why we leave certain habits. Sometimes it's stress, sometimes it's a new part of our lives, sometimes we're trying to turn over a new leaf and we pick up those good habits. And then sometimes, even though it seems a little counterintuitive, we pick up bad habits because we're content, because we're comfortable, because we don't have that fire in our belly, so to speak, where we want to keep pushing forward. So the whole idea is to notice when we've lost a good habit because of a bad habit, and then replace that bad habit by picking up another good habit. And that's a lot easier said than done, I know, because habits are difficult. But here's the deal. These 3 ways to get a habit moving will help you. The first one is start immediately. See, if you keep telling yourself, I'm going to start tomorrow, I'm going to start the next day, you know what, I'm just going to live out this weekend because then I can relax, and then I'm going to start fresh Monday. Monday's a great time to start. Yeah, okay. How many people's New Year's resolutions do you know that are kept? So start immediately. No matter how big or small the step is, the key is to start wrapping your head around it. Do the little things that will then eventually build into a bigger habit. The next thing I want you to do is tell someone. See, we're creatures of accountability. We don't like to say that we're going to do something and then not do it. That's a bigger hurdle that we have to step over and get comfortable with. So what you want to do is you want to tell somebody that you're going to do it. The first step to that, along the lines of start immediately, start small if you need to, the first step is to write it down, because you're lending credibility to your claim. The next step is to put it out there. Tell people. If you want to start small that way, tell a friend. Tell somebody that you know is going to keep you accountable, because you don't want to tell them you're going to do this and then have them ask you and you haven't done anything. So you're going to stick with it to do that. So now, once you've made that step, once you've started, once you've told somebody, and boy, the big part of that is make it public. Tell a lot of people. But the final step of that is to make an appointment with yourself. You see, often we make so many appointments. We meet friends, we go to meetings, we have an appointment for our car, the eye doctor, the regular doctor. We have appointments for everything, and oftentimes we don't make appointments for the most important aspect of our lives, ourselves. So make an appointment. If you want to work out, put it in your calendar. If you're doing something, some other type of activity that you're trying to get better at, if you want to read more books, why don't you have an appointment scheduled in your daily calendar, a half hour, an hour to read? Do nothing else but read. So make an appointment with yourself. So there are your 3 things. Start right now. Start immediately if you want to create a new habit, because you need a habit to kick out bad habits. Start immediately, start small. The first step is the hardest, but that leads to the journey of 1,000 miles. Tell someone, tell anybody, tell a lot of people for increased accountability to make sure that you do it. And finally, schedule yourself. You are the most important aspect of your life. Make sure you take care of yourself. Hey, look, I hope you found this helpful. And if you found value from it, or you know somebody that will find value from it, please take the time, like, share, give me your feedback. How do you get rid of bad habits and create new habits? That's important to me to help me learn, because we can all use help with our habits. So remember, be purposeful, act with integrity, and continue to build your character. You have a great day.